Hey everyone, in lieu of a parent meeting this year, I am just going to make this quick video outlining some of our expectations and what you as a parent can expect being at Radiant this year. We want to give a big welcome to our new families and also a huge welcome back to those that are returning. We seriously have the best Radiant family and so happy to see all these enrollments and to look forward toward this upcoming year. It's going to be super awesome. I met with all of the instructors last week and they are just all pumped and excited and ready for our themes that we have this year. It's just going to be so awesome. We are going to move our classes to 1 hour long classes this year. Last year they were, for the most part, all 45 minutes. And then this year they will be 1 hour. And we're just really excited about what this will do for our students. Within that hour-long class, they'll be able to actually have time to warm up and to stretch and to condition and then to learn the technique or the tricks or whatever they need to do and then go into the choreography. So having that hour just makes a huge difference. And for our minis who are in the combo classes, it just gives them a little bit more time in each style, which is just super beneficial. It also just allows a little bit, we have a lot of people who are late to class, and it just helps us to have a little bit longer of time with the students. So we're really looking forward to that. If you are new to Radiant, something that's really important to us, or if you're returning, a good reminder is that we are super focused on being kind and respectful and family oriented. I, particularly as an owner, I try to make sure that the music is appropriate and the costumes and the choreography, that we're gonna have these kids doing kid appropriate things. And that's important to me. If you ever have any concerns, please talk to me and your student's teacher, but you can always talk to me and I can address it as needed. But that's something I train all my teachers on, is that we are very wholesome and just here to help build the kids and help them to learn how to do hard things, how to work hard, how to use their body, obviously how to dance. So yeah, we're really excited about this year, and I'm just gonna go over a few things just so that you know what to expect. The only payments that you make as a family is a one-time costume fee. We use the same costume for both our Christmas recital and our spring recital, and that just kind of varies per class just because of the different sizing. They charge us different amounts. So the younger students are about $60 and then it goes up to $75, I think, for our oldest students per class. So you can expect to pay something in there. If you look on the handbook online, you can see the exact amount that your student would be charged per class that they're in. If they are in both jazz and hip hop, they would need both a jazz and a hip hop costume just because they have different routines and they'll perform differently at the recital, so they need those two costume fees. And then the other fee obviously is monthly tuition, and that just varies depending on how many hours a week they're in a studio. So if they're here once a week, it's $50 a month. If they're here twice or 2 hours a week, it's $70 a month. And then it goes $90, $110. It just goes up $20 per additional hour that they're in the class per week. And all of that is also in the handbook. We encourage you to pay tuition on time. It's actually an automatic system, so as long as you have a current credit card in the system, it will automatically charge on the 5th of the month and you don't have to worry about it. If your card is declined or some reason bounces, then you will end up being charged a late fee of, I think it's $10. So just make sure that you have an updated card in the system and it will charge. We run classes September through May. If you ever want to withdraw, just reach out to me and we can do that for your student. Costume fees are non-refundable just because we pay for those up front. So that will be charged. We do run our curriculum all the way through the school year, so we encourage you, if you can, to keep your student throughout the year just because they're learning and growing and becoming as a team in a class. And they have formations and group work and all these things. So we try to rely on all the students and make them feel included, and yeah, but that's kind of that with tuition. If you would like to pay for the year up front, you can. You receive 1 month off. That's also non-refundable, but you can pay it all up front through Venmo, and then you avoid credit card fees. Other than that, you can just pay monthly through credit cards, and that's great too. The next thing I want to talk about is just expectations of the student. So it's really important that our students arrive on time. Like I said, we start with the warm-up and the stretching, and if they miss that, not only is that a lost opportunity for them to grow as a dancer, but it also increases the risk of injury as they just jump in and start doing the routine if they're late. So coming on time is really important. Encouraging all dancers, no matter their age, to use the bathroom before they come. It's hard as a teacher when the student comes in and you're in here for 5 minutes and then they say, "Can I use the bathroom?" It's like, no, we got things to do. So just encourage your student, use the bathroom before they come. We do have a bathroom in our studio if needed. We also have a drinking fountain, but if your student can bring a water bottle to class, that is very helpful so that we don't have a long line at the drinking fountain and going into the other studio to use it. So bring a water bottle, come on time, use the restroom, and then the other thing is dance like a dancer. Just as in any sport, you're not going to show up to a football practice in your jeans. You got to have the attire. So when you come to dance, we expect a leotard or some sort of dance attire, like a tank top and leggings or shorts. You can have a t-shirt, but just make sure that it's a little bit more form-fitting just so that we can see the movement of their bodies. Baggy pants are really hard as well. We can't see if their legs are straight or bent or where they need to be. So we do prefer tights for ballet classes especially. And then for our jazz classes or tumbling classes, just making sure that it's something that's covered, preferably, like I said, a leotard. That way when they're doing their cartwheels or handstands, their shirts don't come up over their heads, but it's all covered and they feel like they can move comfortably. Along with that, making sure that their hair is pulled back is really important. just because when they're dancing, if it's all in their face or coming out, or they're trying to do a back bend and they're holding onto their hair, it's best if it's pulled back into like a braid or a bun or a ponytail, something that is out of their face. If they have short hair or they're little, it's not as big of a concern, but just pulling back the sides or something so that they can dance without being distracted. That's kind of the goal there. We do have our calendar online, so you can go in and you can see all of our dress rehearsal dates and our recital dates, our spring break, our fall break. They normally just run with Provo School District schedule, and I know some of the districts are varying this year in like fall break and maybe spring break. So just double check the dates. We'll also send out reminders to communicate with you. We will be sending out emails every month with a monthly newsletter, and you can look in there for important updates and information. You can always email, text, or call me, and you can also talk to the teachers. I try to keep them informed of everything that's going on too. So it's important to us that you as a parent feel included and involved in the studio because these are your kids, and I know that it matters for you to be involved. So yes, make sure to read the emails. And you can also get on our band app. On our band app is where we post updates and the newsletters. We also will input music files and choreography videos so that your students can practice at home. It's not like the best app. I'm trying to find something that works a little bit better, but it does work, and we can help you locate the information that you need on there or the videos or whatever. It's also a place where you can contact me. You can message us through there, or you can also just use my phone number. We do just look forward to a great year. We will have an open house. You can come and meet me, ask any other questions that you have about our studio. Oh, really quick. We hold our recitals. This next year, we'll continue to hold them in the Nebo Summit Center, which is located in Springville. It's like a district building, and it has an auditorium in there where we have our events. So just 1 second. And so plan on that. It's in Springville. And it'll be mid-December and then mid-May again. Okay, getting sidetracked. You can come and meet me at our open house, which will be Tuesday, August 25th at 6 to 7 p.m. And that's just an opportunity. You can tour the studio and see me. We also will be having our shoe exchange, dance attire exchange at that same time. So if your dancer has old leotards or shoes or leggings or things that they can come and donate, then they can look through all the other donations and find something that fits them. So we just want like gently used items. If they're falling apart, probably don't need to bring them in, but something that other dancers might benefit from would be awesome. If you don't have anything to donate but still want to come check it out, please do. We do have like little tap shoes and jazz shoes, and I know that their feet grow so fast. So come and look, come and donate, and that would be super beneficial. I think that is everything. Like I said, if you're new to Radiant, we just want to welcome you, and I can't wait to meet all of you and meet all of your students. Our first week of classes will be August 31st to September 4th. That whole week will be a trial week, so if your students is hesitant on which style they want to do, or maybe they want to just join additional classes this year but they're not sure, they can come and they can try different styles, different levels, see what's the best fit for them. And then at the end of the week, just contact me, make sure your enrollment is correct, and then on September 5th is when your account would be charged for tuition. So free first week, and then we will roll for the rest of the year. I think that's everything. Thank you for getting through this video. Come and see me on August 25th, or we'll just see you all the first week of classes starting August 31st.